This morning, it is a very difficult morning in the Deep South, where a devastating tornado outbreak swept across several states and caused a disaster near Auburn, Alabama. At least 23 people were killed in Lee County by the deadliest tornado since the one that hit in Moore, Oklahoma in 2013. The twister that destroyed homes, businesses, and lives was one of a dozen reported in Alabama yesterday.
In the Northeast, parts of that same system dumped more than a foot of snow in some areas overnight. It was the final act of a powerful storm front that raced across the country over the weekend. We have correspondents in the Southeast and the Northeast, but we begin with Mark Strassmann in Beauregard, Alabama, where their tornado damage is described as catastrophic. Mark, good morning.
Good morning. This is County Road 38, and there were fatalities on this road. You can see why. The homes on both sides are gone, just gone. There's a eerie beeping sound going off behind me. Those are smoke detectors going off, but there's no one here left to answer them because that is the only sign of life there is here. This community scarred in every sense of the word. At first light, more than 150 people are going to fan out in a sweeping search and rescue operation, and they're braced for the possibility of finding more bodies.
Oh, dude, that's a big tornado. Oh, big. Oh, my God, it's bright. It's in my face.
The tornado was at least a half-mile wide when it touched down in Lee County, Alabama, shredding everything in its path, leaving homes and businesses in rubble. People had all of 20 minutes warning to find shelter before the massive tornado devastated the area.
Houses completely destroyed, homes that basically just slabs left where once stood a home. The contents of one residence, we know for a fact, was located over 1,000 yards away.
The National Weather Service says the tornado was at least an EF3 with winds between 136 and 165 miles per hour.
We're talking several miles that it traveled on the ground. The damage is significant. I would put it in the category of catastrophic.
Many of the storm victims lived in Beauregard, Alabama, including 6-year-old A.J. Hernandez Jr. On social media, his aunt called him a precious little man. But there were also stories of survival. Cameras caught an emotional moment as a grandmother was reunited with her granddaughter. In nearby Smith Station, a popular bar was gutted to the studs. The owner was sitting in his truck just feet away.
I seen the trash swirling in the air across the hill over there, and I said, oh no, this ain't good.
Just across the street, Charlie Patel was inside as his gas station was torn to pieces.
Just I'm on the counter, and 10 seconds in the tornado come and everything is gone, everything destroyed.
Alabama wasn't the only state to see some serious storms. There were more than a dozen reports of tornadoes in Georgia. This is drone video of Talbotton, where homes were left in piles of wood and cars were tossed. Folks in nearby Ellerslie say everything was gone before they even knew what happened.
Everything that's been built for 19 years.
Gone.
In a blink of an eye.
To give you a sense of the loss of life here, all last year, tornadoes killed 10 people across the country. Yesterday, tornadoes killed more than twice as many people in this one Alabama county. Gayle?
Mark, thank you very much. Those pictures are hard to watch.